Fine sitting on her usual spot at the end of all seats, since she's introvert and reserved kind of person. But there's one person who never fails to get a reaction out of her. June the Jungkook, her ultimate childhood enemy, but he's the only person she can rely out of all, despite their bickering, teasing, and messing around each other and pissing off. He never fails to take her to the edge of her patience, cause he knows very well what she likes and dislikes, so he intentionally does things. JK, laughing and joking with his group of three friends, entered the class as usual, but none of them bothered to pay attention, since it's their daily routine. He went and took a seat beside Ryan, as usual, and his three friends Mark, Luca, Jack behind them. Ryan knew if he changes a seat, it won't do anything, since he will come and sit next to her anyway. So she stopped bothering to change her seat at this point. JK, did anyone tell you you look like an ugly boiled egg in the early morning? Ryan gave him a sarcastic smile. Thank you for the compliment. Jungkook chuckles and high-five with Luca, laughing at her response. Not to mention Princess. He winks at her when she rolled her eyes annoyed. Jungkook suddenly turned serious when she looked at him. Ryan, what? Confused. JK, there's something on your face. Ryan, what? Where? Touching her face conscious. JK, oh, it's ugliness. Laughing heartily. When his friends laughed too, she gave him a done face. Ryan, idiot, mumbles. JK chuckled and leaned on his chair, putting his arm behind her. She focuses on the lecture. Sometimes later, Ryan suddenly remembers something. She looked at him. Ryan, did you get my necklace fixed? JK, which one? That old cranky one? Teases her. Ryan glares at him. It's nothing to joke about. I told you how important it is to me. JK, yeah, sorry, alright, here. Taking out an enchanted necklace out of his pocket. Ryan smiled and took it. JK, no thank you, rude, pouts. Ryan, well, you broke it, so you got it fixed. JK rolled his eyes. Ryan, anyways, thank you. Smiles and kisses it. JK smiles and admires her secretly with a poker face. She struggles to fasten it around her neck. Luca, here, let me help you. About to touch her. Jungkook glares at him and slaps his hand before he touches her. JK, don't touch her. She doesn't need your help. Took her necklace. JK, turn. She frowned but obediently turned, siding her hair, when he gulps hard and fastens it, when his cold fingers brushed against her nape. She strands down both of their spines. He abruptly pulled away and avoided gaze, when his friends noticed and snickered. Mark, oh, someone's falling in love, mumbles, but clear enough to be heard. He glared at him. JK, shut up, annoyed. Ignore them. They're just idiots. To Ryan. She didn't give them much attention. Since she was happy, she got her necklace back, all good and fixed. JK, Princess, you never said why you love this necklace so much. Ryan smiles and touches the pendant. JK, did someone special give it? Narrow eyes. Ryan, indeed. Someone special did. JK. Boyfriend? Possessiveness in his voice. YN. Nah, my grandpa gave it to my grandma on their first anniversary together. Smiles. A warmth spread in him, listening to her reason, as he expected many things, but not this. JK. You had great grandparents, right? Ryan smiles. Yeah, they loved each other so much. But when Grandma died, Grandpa also left this world after 2 months of her death. Ryan, and this is the last thing I have of them. Smiles. Jungkook looked at her with love in his eyes. Ryan, you know, it's very hard to find true love in this generation. JK, huh? This love is a waste of time. Ryan, oh really? JK, yeah, playing cool. Ryan smiles. His heartbeat got fast, seeing her smile, but he avoided gaze and flicked her forehead. She gasped and hit his arm in response. Later in the cafeteria, Ryan bought her favorite cold coffee and about to leave when Jungkook appeared out of nowhere and snatched it and took a sip. JK, nice one. Thank you, princess. Ryan glared at him and snaps. That was mine, idiot. JK chuckles. Now it's mine. Buy yourself a new one. Winks and leaves. Ryan was fuming up with anger. She pushed him hard when the cup fell from his hand and got spilled over. Ryan, now drink it, idiot. Left mad. JK chuckles and scratches his nape. Fisty, aren't she? In the noon, she was walking down the stairs when she came across some senior girls. She cursed under her breath. Ria, hey, YN, you. YN smiles and walks backwards and escapes. When Ria and her friend group chased her. When she enters into the basketball locker, when all boys were changing and were themselves, she breathing heavily, turned back. YN, I'm sorry I didn't. She heard their voices. Ria, she must be there. Go check. She cursed and turned to them and bumped into Jungkook. JK, Princess, what are you doing here? YN, I'm so sorry, she says and smacked her lips on his. His eyes widened when he gulped hard and didn't reciprocate. Mine pulled away, breathing heavily, and panicked. YN, Jungkook, I need your help. Please kiss me. JK blinked and slid his hand on her neck and pulled her into a passionate kiss with the other hand on her waist. He pinned her against the lockers and kissed her. Like there's no tomorrow. Sometime later, they pulled out, breathing heavily, and rested their forehead against each other. JK chuckles. JK, I thought we were supposed to be enemies. Mine blushes and bite her lower lip. Ria, you, snaps. JK frowned and looked at them. Wine clenched on his shirt and moved behind him. JK, what? Snaps. Ria, Ryan, barely audible. JK looks at Ryan. Ryan, they want me to do their assignments. I don't want to. JK's eyes narrowed as he understood. JK, do it yourself and stop bothering her. JK, and if I see any one of you around her, then don't expect me to be nice. Ria, stay out of it. She's nothing to you except an enemy. JK held her hand. She's mine. Hold firm. Now get lost. Ria and her group storm out. He sighed and turned to Ryan and tucked her hair strands behind when she blinks and looks at him. JK, you okay, princess? Ryan nods. Thank you. He nodded and looked at the way they were still holding hands. JK smiles contently. So that means we're officially together now. Ryan, no. I mean, enemies don't get together. JK, you sure, princess? Because enemies neither kiss each other. And we just did. So, Ryan, what kiss? Playing cool. JK, oh, I see. Just the one we did when I pinned you against the locker and did until you were breathless. Ryan blushes and hits his chest playfully for teasing her. He grins mischievously and kisses her forehead. Ryan smiles and looks at him. JK, movie night tonight at my place? Ryan smiles and nodded.